Hey there, I'm Stefanie Flaxman. I've been a writer and editor for 20 years, and I have more than 200 videos on YouTube that help you live and work like a writer. That is a lot of videos, so let me curate my best advice for you. You can sign up for free exclusive updates at stefanieflaxman.com. I'll send you my top tips for new writers, plus other advice that works best in email rather than audio or video. It would be my pleasure to meet you at your inbox as your new writer consultant. Ready to join the club? Go to stefanieflaxman.com to sign up for free. And remember, I spell Stefanie with an F, not a PH. The proper spelling is on your screen right now. That is stefanieflaxman.com. I'll see you there. Happy Thursday if you are listening in real time, and if you are not catching me in real time but would like to, just subscribe to the channel and tap the notification bell. I publish new podcast episodes on weekdays. When I talk about writing samples that you can use to apply for writing jobs, I usually assume that these writing samples live on your website. They are part of your portfolio on your website. I also take for granted that you have a website where you make it clear that you are a writer for hire. So someone who is looking to hire a writer might come across your website, see that you offer writing services, and then they can look in your articles tab or in your portfolio tab on your website to see if your writing matches the style that they are looking for in a writer who they want to hire. So all of that assumes that you already have a website. And if you already have a website, I encourage you to use it in that way that I just described. But if you don't already have a website because you are a new writer, you do have other options, right? Because there are other platforms, other free platforms that you can use to get started with writing long form content that you could essentially use as writing samples if you were applying for writing jobs and they needed samples of your writing. So Medium is a platform that I don't know too much about, which I think is actually good in this case because I'm not biased. I'm not going to overly encourage you to use Medium as a new writer, but I'm not going to naysay it as just a social media platform that you should avoid. I really have a very neutral opinion about it, but I think it's worth talking about because from what I can tell, at a very basic level, Medium is a social media platform where you can write long form content. People can subscribe to your writing. They can be, quote, followers of your writing and get notifications when you post updates, and just like Instagram or Twitter or any other social media platform where you can build an audience on that platform rather than building an audience on your own website. The reality of having your own website is that it is a bit time intensive and it does take work to maintain. You have the flexibility of having more customizable options of how your website looks. So if you already have a website, that's why I encourage you, make it your own publication, make it a magazine, make it your magazine, because you have the advantage and the flexibility to make it look how you want it to look, but that requires maintenance, and you don't need that much technical knowledge now, which is encouraging, but it's still a bit of a financial investment to establish and maintain a website. So if you're not ready for that, I would encourage you to explore if Medium is a platform that would work for you. Because if you're just getting started with writing, you might not be sure if you want to commit to a writing project. You might not be sure that writing is even what you want to do. So a platform like Medium, from my point of view, and again, this is the most basic way that I can tell that you can use Medium, is a great way to experiment. Because just for example, if you start posting articles on Medium consistently for 6 months to a year, and people interact with your writing, you've gained a following of readers who you interact with, who like your writing, that would be a good indicator when you check in with your writing project after 6 months that it would be worth the investment to create your own business website that looks like a publication or a magazine. And then your readers from Medium would naturally follow you over to your website, and you might have to make creative decisions with what you post on Medium going forward from that point versus what you end up writing on your own website. So I think Medium is a great place to experiment to see if you even want to or like committing to a writing project where you're constantly working on writing samples before you make the investment of making or creating your own website and housing your writing there. If you have used Medium, if you're thinking about using Medium, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I think it's great to explore all options that writers have because everyone's situation is different. So when I say create writing samples, there's so many different ways that you can do that and publish them online so that you have the proof that you are the perfect writer for a job that you want. That is it for today. If you'd like to get exclusive tips that I only share in email, go on over to stefanieflaxman.com and sign up for free. I will see you there and talk with you soon.